Greetings everyone, it is I, Kikoskia, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable and get ready for Wildermyth. And normally I'd be telling you that we're gonna jump right into a campaign that we're in, but we can't. Because if I go into a new story, we finish that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and even that one. So the only normal campaign we have is the Sun Swallower's Wake, but we're not going to be doing that one right now. Today we do Randomyth, indeed. Also, we have the MVP of the Moose People right there. Andraste, the lady, the myth, the legend. I bring rocks as tribute. Well, these rocks are graciously accepted. Hello, hello indeed. Yay rocks indeed. Now, we're going to probably be doing a 3-chapter legacy campaign. That's the plan, a 3-chapter legacy campaign. And we're going to bring along 2 of the people that I'm probably intending to have along as the main party of the Sun Swallower's Wake. Felidran does not need to come along this time because Felidran has already got to, like, the max level. We don't need Felidran to be in this one, as it were. Not this time. He may appear later, but who knows? Also, I should look back at my achievements. How do I look at my achievements? Legacy achievements. We need to see... Not that one, not that one, not that one. 12 more stunts to get Some Say I'm Too Flashy. Kill an enemy of every monster group with wolf bite. We emerge, change, get all transform whims on 10 from 10 different themes. Have friendship ability got your back occur 20 times. Kill 3 enemies with poison in a single turn. Win a battle after losing 3 of your heroes to either maiming or death. Wow. There's a lot of cool ones here. There's also a story of heroes and a legacy campaign one. We might also do a normal campaign as well. Just show off the cards instead. No, we're not gonna do any of those. Oh no. You're undefeated? We've not lost yet. We've not lost. We've had somebody get to 0 health, but we've never lost. I'm not going to say we won't ever lose, but we haven't yet. So, new story. Legacy 3 chapters. A 3-chapter procedural campaign starting with 3 legacy heroes. Yes, he did. Although the heat had already pretty much gone by the time that happened. So, also, we should look at the legacies, the heroes. Folks, look at all the heroes we have. Look at all the heroes we have. Look at them all. So many heroes scattered over so much time. That's a lot of heroes. These are the tier 1 heroes. There's a list. Garwin, who's in the besties, and then the force of the Pink Raven, and the enemies of Junvan, and then the Elk of Music. I can see my character from here. Indeed you can. Indeed you can. If we go to tier 1, they're all here. Go to tier 2. You have the tier 2 heroes here. Got lots of them. You all know the true heroes are the fire chickens. I mean, you're not wrong. Veldon's had a very busy day. Tier 3, there's 2. Tier 4, there's no one. And then Mythwalkers, we've got 1. Philadran Calvoon. We can make it really old or really young. The Bookish Snark. Yep. Yep, he is. The Bookish Snark, I might add, with very little goof. His goof is low. They did add some new options. Better get him some company. I'm trying. He's bookish, not goofish. I mean, that's true. He's very, very bookish and not very goofish. Much bookish, no goof. Some people have zero goof. There is like no time for goof. So yes, we're gonna go with a Legacy 3 chapter. There are multiplayer ones, I might add. A modified 5-chapter campaign starting with 5 heroes instead of a standard 3. Useful if you're playing with more than 3 players and want everyone to have a hero to control right from the start. Only procedural events, no overarching villain story. Like, multiplayer is a thing that exists in the game. And then there's also Legacy multiplayer as well. But, we're gonna go with a Legacy 3 chapter. Also, somebody said, hello Tentretto. Somebody said that we should think about picking Gorgons as our enemy. Multiplayer is kind of odd to play. How is it odd? I'm just curious. I'm not going to pick it, but I'm curious as to how it is odd. Hey Hobo, how goes it? Hope you're well. Hope you are well. I'm glad you're alright. I'm alright too. No real complaints. We're not going to do that, by the way. We're not doing carved in stone. Oh no. And no mods either. We do not need mods. Somebody said that you can preset so only one person controls the hero, but if more than one person making actions, it can get confusing. Ooh. How does multiplayer campaign work? Apparently oddly. Hello, Rudolph. You ever play Battle Brothers? No. And I have heard of people playing it. I do not have any interest in playing Battle Brothers because it is very brutal. It's not the chilled, relaxing fun that Wildermyth is. Very brutal, very bleak. Yeah, I'm not a fan of playing that. No thanks. I'm not really interested in playing it. Somebody said that we haven't had Gorgons as a threat for a very long time. Like, the first campaign was Gorgons. And I think that we could do with having another campaign, even if it's a random one, that has something to do with Gorgons. I think it could be interesting. I think it could be fun. Hey, Gorgons we've dealt with a lot. We've dealt with Gorgons many times. We should be okay with Gorgons. I mean, there'll be other enemies too, but the main enemy of this mini-campaign... Yeah, we've had 5 campaigns of 5 different threats, so let's have Gorgons come back in a random one. Generate the seed. Then I guess you haven't played Darkest Dungeon either. I really... Hello, Andrex. I've watched a lot of people play it. I have no desire to play Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon is another game that is very, very much tailored for, like, setbacks being huge and the game being designed to setback you. And I'm like, I'm not really interested in the game giving me huge setbacks like that. Not really interested in that at all, you know. Yeah, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So, hello. We're going to definitely have Andraste. And Andraste is going to have Mark Prey and Archery. Andraste is definitely going to be in this one. We're also going to pick Mr. Because Mr. needs to be in this because...
Mayhem!
Hello there, Nerd King Ruler. How goes it? Tier 2. 16 month streak. Thank you so very much. Actually awake for once to catch a stream. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. So, we're going to have you with Crystal Sword Plus, Paladin, and Shield Shear. Oh dear, starting calamities is at 16 right now. Woo! Woo! Oh, 16! Yeesh! That's gonna be interesting. Who do we have? I mean, if we picked... I'm not gonna do it. But if we picked you... like 20. Yeah, it spreads them out, so it's not so bad. I'm not gonna have you. Don't worry. I'm gonna randomize to get rid of you. We need a third person, and I think we should have a mystic. We should have a nice mixture of hunter, warrior, and mystic. So let's look at our... Yeah, but that's the point. That's the point of legacy campaigns. They're designed to level up your characters and make them stronger. Them being stronger,
Mayhem!
the enemies, is counterbalanced by you having stronger teams. And to Fufa there with 30 months. Thank you so very much. That's so kind of you. Welcome. Welcome indeed. So, we need a mystic. And not you. Not you. We need a different mystic. Oddly, most mystics are not high level. Like, Acidant is a mystic. You know what? Well, let's have Acidant. Let's have Acidant, and let's go for the transformations. Let's go for all the transformations that we can get. Like, we could get max transformation on Acidant and give her the fire attacks. I think if you type Mystic into the search bar, probably. We get rid of archers, because we never used archers. We give her long reach and indignance. We could have the team of girl power, because oh my word, we are bringing the A game, and the A game is fantastic. Long reach will help with her fire attacks? Yeah, it will. It will. As I said, it will. But I also want to give her Indignance, because Indignance is just so good. It's such a good ability, Indignance. We have the Poetical Romantic, the Romantic Poet, and the Compassionate Goofball. Gonna be the best squad in the world. Gonna be unstoppable. 14 starting calamities. Let's see, a goof, a loner, or a romantic? I mean, nothing wrong with it at all. I didn't say there was. I was not saying there was. I think this is a brilliant team, and some brilliant characters too. And of course, we'll get new people along during the adventure. We might even get new people. We just need to get a couple more stunts with Mr. And once we get a couple more stunts with Mr., we will get that amazing new design for her. Sorry, but this is Chaotic Charlie's Angels. Don't you mean Junevans? Junevans Mooses. Time for pie! Note that, that our goofball has not got a transformation. She's not had a transformation at all. Which is interesting. She got all that power. Good to see you. How are things? Doing okay myself? I'm doing good, Dark Jade. Her transformation is her birds. She does have 2 burbs. She does have the goofball transformation. She had that by default. You can't fool me. Juven has more rock. That's well, to be fair, Mister's a lot of rock. I don't know who you're talking to there, Bindle. By the way, I have that, like, extra hardcover copy of my book just sort of sat here. I have no idea what to do with it. There's something to be said for being a normal human without transformation. Yeah, but there's also something for, like, having your arm made of fire. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Gives you more abilities and all sorts of cool things. When Andraste gets transformation, arms would be bad for her. Yeah, but there are transformations that are more minor that you could get. There are minor transformations you could get instead. And you can just not, like, forward the transformation, you can just take, like, the basic ability. But how will you read Kiko's book with firearms? I mean, you get someone else to turn the pages? It's gonna be interesting. I've played one, like, random campaign before, but it was so long ago, and it was on, like, my second, thing that, I don't remember what it was like. Yeah, she's definitely going to get fire feet by the end of this. Like, she's absolutely going to get flaming feet. Actually, she won't be able to finish her transformations because it's only a 3-chapter campaign. Which is fine. But she'll get moderately along, which is the important thing. She'll get moderately along. Unless we don't end up saving her transformations. Who knows? We may end up with somebody else that's absolutely fantastic. I mean, I was never to know that that Andraste would be so amazing. Because Andraste is so amazing. Let's hope she manages to maintain this through this story. Half of this team is a volcano. You saying Andraste is a volcano? Because, I wouldn't disagree with you. She absolutely is. She absolutely is. Also, when we get to, like, the final team, 2 of the 3 people in my legacy will only be able to wear armor. Which would be really good for crafting. Like, saves on a lot of resources that we can only give them armor and not anything else. Getting this picture of Mr. and Andraste getting caught up in another weird threat while dealing with the Droven. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. I know it's nice to think about it, but each one of these is like a unique story, and they don't mesh in that regard. Like, it's a completely new timeline with different things. It's just these 3 people this time happen to be together in it. These 3 people happen to be together. And I know I'm waiting. I'm waiting for 7 o'clock so that we can press the start button and get going with our amazing adventure. That hopefully will not end in absolute disaster at the very first thing. Oh, there's Clouth with 10 subs. Thank you so very much. That's awesome of you. That's 300 subs that you have given so far. 300! That is so absolutely amazing. That's so awesome. Thank you so very much. Really, you're so kind. Can't start early. People's clocks will be off. Exactly! Alias will be so upset that I've ruined the clocks. Behold! Break the— oh no! Full of loot. 500 bits from different— break the key code. No! I mean, you can, but no! Thank you so very much. That is so absurdly kind of you. Truly it is kind. Like, you're all so absurdly generous. You truly are. You truly are generous. Thank you. Fellow would be extremely busy man if it all yeah, if this was all happening in the same timeline, if he was there in like 4 different storylines doing adventures, he would just be so tired. He would be so tired. Poor clocks. I know! Poor clocks. Speaking of clocks, we're just about to get started. Just about. I'm looking at the time. Oh, here we go. I'm hitting the button. Growing the lands. And there are all of our things. Only 3 of them are Gorgon. Alright. Height Scooper woke to the red song of chaos. Voices bent by fear and rage. Panic. Pain. Flames. We're being attacked. This is what the Fall Stars were telling me. If only I'd listened. Who would attack a peaceful village? That thing. The disfigured beast bellows, and gurgles and canters about, leaving destruction wherever its hooves fall. Grab your weapons, Accident, or are you just going to stand there quacking like the first duck of spring? Yep. Andraste is in full Andraste mode. She's young and naive. But that bird knows that Andraste has experienced some things. This is going to be a great campaign, even if there isn't an overarching plot of awesome. Let's see if I remember how to use this, or safety first. Insight or stoicism? Insight or stoicism? Let's see if I remember how to use my flaming arm of fire. Who controlled Accident? Andraste still has the bird and the dagger. Yep, she has all of her equipment. I think it's just at tier 1. She doesn't have armor though, I don't think. That bird remembers it was a bird that flanked a dragon. It's like, ugh. I'm gonna go with insight. Let's see if I remember how to use this. They are mad! Alright, let's go! So our enemies are all stunt chant. Oh, stunt chant has doubled. Oh, it's 2 foes. So it's just 2 enemies. It's just 2. Let's see if we can find them. There's one. There's one. Gonna get you there. Gonna silk step to here. And we're gonna move you up. And have you interfuse with the fire. And interfuse with the rock. The others in the building to the right? Probably. Oh, there's a dead one. There you are. Hi, how you doing? Just charging forward. Excellent. So, I'm just gonna move up. Hi. Shield cheer first. Gotta remember the shield cheer. And then get the first stunt of the campaign. Victory! Yeah, it's not designed to be super hard, that fight. Did you ever get the Flame Chancellor achievement? Nope. Ah, an armor augment. 1 to 2, 2 to 2.5, 3 to 3.5. Well, give this to you. Good start. Battle ends. They did what danger demanded. Mr. Andraste and Accident are left standing. The fires don't swallow a town. They're fought down to cinders and buried. The folks of Height Scooper will have a trying time salvaging whole ruined lanes, squeezing people under crowded roofs. They'll manage much better than they expect, though. Andraste and I agree. We're not going to let that be it. Right now is to keep giving chase. Right thing now is to keep giving chase. Keep using the skills we're noticing we have. Everything seems a lot more tenuous than it did yesterday. Yeah. The Gorgons that attacked their homes had mostly moved on by the time any defense was roused. It means they can easily return, them or others. Perhaps more and fiercer, or with a deadlier will. Maybe the other ones have been dealt with. I don't know. Or maybe those are just the stragglers. Let's go be who we have to be, right? Every company of heroes is called by at least one name. A name spoken or spelled in tradition and handed long ever after. The heroes will be known as the Vanguard of Fortitude, the Legacy of the Crone Accursed, the Dragons of the Riddle, or something else. I don't know, I'm not really feeling any of those names. I'm really not feeling any of those names. Dragons of the Riddle is okay, but it's not really catching me. Junvan's Angels. Do we... I'm gonna random for a bit and see what it gives me. The Custodians of the Scepter, Pirates of the Serpent, Custodians, the Greenlings of the Snowy Winter, the Falcons of Song, the Castle of Summer, the Yarn of Justice, the Fawn Legacy, the Rams of the Things We Lost. The Raiders of the Guarded Vixen, the Sellswords of the Holy Shield, the Foxes of the Sand, the Service of the Mare, the Angels of the Songs Overflowing, the Younglings of Unwilting Knowledge, the Kids of the Umber Garden, the Kids of the Umber Garden, the Troop of the Winding Bandana, Lord's Hope, the Brethren of the Pillar, the Harbingers of the Ballad, the Lady Regiment, the Chosen of West, Hare's Song, the Raiders of the Sober Leopard. What? 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 Ox's Age. Fawn's Legend, Poets of the Blade, the Stags of Plenty, Hound's Wisdom, the Wonders of the Minotaur, the Bears of Vengeance, the Wakers of Cosmos, the Mothers of Brutal Summer, the Mothers of Brutal Summer is an interesting one. The Hounds of the Country? And then we spend 10 years here. The Kingdom of Honeyed Generation? The Wolf Kinship? The Guild of the Wistful Love? The Force of Seeking Knowledge? The Friends of the Hungering Thrush? Children of the Umban... Minotaur? There's gonna be one that's just gonna... Too busy choosing team name. Go very dumb and cut out the nouns of the verbs. I'm gonna find one. There's so many names here. The Company of Story. Someone just put a placeholder in here. There's a placeholder name, the Company of Story. I think we found our name. We are the Company of Story. Like, they're not even trying with that name. That's an Andraste one. That's an Andraste suggestion if ever I've seen it. The Company of Story. I like it. That's a perfect generic... Yeah, it's the perfect generic name for a perfect generic campaign. These are the stories of the Company of Story. Be remembered. And we can immediately recruit someone. Also, the objective is to locate this place and clear some sites. That's all we gotta do. So, let's go here and recruit someone. Right, we can pick someone completely new. Or we can pick from a legacy. I can't afford you, buddy. And I can't afford Kazi either. She's too expensive. So we're going to pick someone random. We should get someone new. We will definitely get someone new. Like, I'm not going to pick someone at this point. We literally have 4 legacy points. We're going to get someone new. But we need someone to roll Blaze Dragon. Blaze Dragon. And Old Dragon is here. Old Dragon is here. Speaking of dragons, Blaze Dragon is here to join our team. You bringeth the ham, and you bringeth the awesome. Hello, Old Dragon. Hello, everyone that's raiding. How are you all today? We have the greatest named team for a generic campaign. And I'm not even kidding. They are the greatest named group ever. We are the Company of Story. We randomized for a while until the game gave us the Company of Story. Generic campaign gets generic name. You are a romantic greed wagon. So after picking the name Dragon, we have someone named... That's true. We need to change our stats a little bit. Probably so we don't have romantic there at the start. Because we have a lot of romantics here. Let's have something else instead. Let's have... Greedy is fitting, but I don't want romantic there. Yeah, let's have a hothead. 99 greedy, much greed. We'll have a hot-headed greed wagon. How many people in this campaign are going to get hitched before? I have no idea. I have no idea. As for the aspects, the history, weird, wanderlust, and inhabited. That's a lot of interesting stuff there. That's a big stick. Don't worry, she's going to get rid of the big stick. Let's change the attire a little bit, the colours. I want you to wear a lot of white. There we go. Reddish? No, we'll go with white. Nobody's wearing white right now. It'll be, distinct. There we go. So we have Blaze here, so it'll be Mr. Andraste and Blaze. Let's go. It didn't take long to trek back to Height Scooper, and the town still seemed like the best bet for finding another able pair of hands. Nod. Ah, but not in this continuity trading. That's the thing. In this continuity, none of them are married. Like, this is not how the game works. Like, this is just another myth, another legend. And these same heroes appear in it, but they haven't fought in all the other stories, in a sense. Wait! Also, stern face, goof grin. It's you from the heroes? Right, anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. Everything alright? Oh, everything's fine, and that's just it. It's been quiet in Height Scooper so far, but I heard those things you said. That talk of glory and victory, and I'm sure someone mentioned treasure at some point. And it stuck with me, more than I thought it would have. Is that how we put it? Possibly, forming a company of heroes can get one a little fired up. You were right, though. With the biggest risk comes the biggest rewards, and I feel ready for a risk bigger than which field should the turnips go in this year. Well, we could use another fighter on our side if you're up for it. How fantastic! I'm glad you offered, and I can see you have excellent judgment in recruiting, so that's a big plus. Far be it from us to turn you down, then. Warrior, hunter, or mystic? Well, normally, if you want a warrior, you should get them early. Because warriors need to level up quickly. Need to level up quickly. Because warriors 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 need to level up quickly. Because war Yeah, well, they probably should, you're right, Ada. They probably should go in the Westfield. Usually you need another hunter later, but a warrior right now will not go amiss. So they can get into the fights. Blaze's choice, I mean, is Bahamut here? If Bahamut's here, they can... Yeah, if they're not here, they can't unfortunately decide. So I say we need another warrior. That will scream at dummies. This is important, they have to scream at those dummies. This also means that we can start clearing out all these areas quickly. Accident and Andraste are already rivals. They're like, I don't like you. I like you. Grrr. So, Vigilance, Paladin, or Backslam? Paladin's just pretty good. Like, Paladin is just really good. It's just a generally good ability. Like, Backslam is just sort of... Meh. Paladin, however, just generally, like, you can move up and then you can be on your guard. I do not know. I'm going to go with Paladin. Right, so, up to this square. It can lead to shenanigans, true, but we're going to go here. I'm going to stick as a team and get a thing. It's Gorgons. Strength 4. We got this. This team's absolutely got this. There's been times in my life I would have given a finger to have a good fire. Yeah, sorry, but which finger? Shh, stop mumbling for a second. You hear that? Hushed voices and careful footfalls approach down the overgrown path. To Andraste's ears, even these muffled noises are perfectly loud. Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly. It is familiar. Silence, perhaps a minute of it, is all the answer that emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then... Zanio, you dolt, they're not fooled by this, and I'm standing in ants. Yes, Mistress, should I offer myself? Introduce us. We can hear your... Oh there! Oh? You look like experienced... whatever you are. Bandits? Rogues? Not hunting for captives, I hope. Come on out of there, you're caught anyway. Well... Oh, move it, you fool. Anything's better than ants up my dress. Sorry, mistress. Here, take my arm. A pair of travellers clambers free of the bracken, their clothing fine but a tad filthy. Hello, strangers. I'm Zanio, servant and apprentice to this prestigious and lovely woman who... Well, perhaps we shouldn't use your real name? That's Ilumbra. Huh? Oops. She knows your name. And why wouldn't she? Ilumbra the Dream Chanter, poet and peerless singer, impossible to turn away an ear when she's plucking strings, spinning yarns, deploying her famous vowels. Yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable, Ada. Well, you don't seem like a threat. Come sit by the fire. We're not in any kind of bad business. By the fire sounds grand. Mistress missed her. The small camp settles a little awkwardly. Introductions go round. Shortly thereafter, Accident can't help herself. She bends Ilumbra's ear. I've lived my life according to stories. The plots, the great characters, the messages that they nested within, and you've been an inspiration to me, certainly. And then she tells them the story of the Company of Story, and it's the most generic story you've ever heard. I got to listen to your performance of Glimmershreen in Evershield. Masterful. I heard about your rendition of Wadge and spoken for an audience of craftspeople. Not a dry eye, they said. Yes, I remember those days. I try not to miss them. Oh, mistress, you don't need to say it. I do, though. Just that nothing lasts forever. Bad fever took my lofty registers from me, my volume. Performance is such a physical thing. Most forget that. I'm weak nowadays. I lean on him. My student Zanio there. Mistress, I would love to show that gift to you again, but it's gone now. Only the memory remains. Why not try a small song? Even if it's quiet, even if it's just a shadow of you, we'd like it. Ooh! There's a 70% chance that this'll work. That's a lot higher than it normally is. We haven't had it fail. We've done this one last time, I think. It's beautiful if it hits. We'll try. Well, I could try. It's been a few years now. Ilumbria, the dream chanter, pulls her instrument from its case. Yeah, almost 3 and 4. The hum collects in her throat. Then it ebbs, then rises again, spilling between pitches, and stops. She softly coughs. Don't strain yourself, mistress. I don't think I can manage it. It's alright. We got some beer, some bread and soup. Mistress. The night passes before the fight at Clinium Ford. Night before, it passes quietly. We failed. But we tried. And we've had the fail now. We've never had the fail before, we've now had it. It's important to get the fail. Let's have you Guardian up. Let's do that. And you do have a cone of cold, but we'll just blind you instead. We'll just get a bit of blinding going on. Marks and prey. Get a kill! Oh ho! Oh, on fire! Everything's on fire! Also power with a club. Did it! Yeah, it's important to experience different things. It's important to potentially get these things wrong, you know? It's important to see different things. This is fine. Is it really? Is it really fine? Mr. Being a rivalry, it's gotta be good. Okay. Let's get you to open the door. Ah, nobody. Not quite what I was hoping for. I was sort of hoping for someone rather than no one. But we should be alright. Move forward. Move forward. See, 100% of everything you do kind of... Yeah, you have to have fails sometimes, you know. It's just something that has to happen. Let's see what happens now. Open the door. Hey, how you doing? Ah, I see we have, yeah, we have some dangerous terrain here. Right. Shield ship. Gotta get that egg. Another stunt! Oh, oh, oh! Amazing! And a hit. Then, we get some burb power. And we shoot. Excellent. Victory! We might get that shininess pretty quickly, yeah? A sword! Right. This is important. You need a sword. Maybe not the best sword in the world, but it's probably better than club. And bogmores. I remember bogmores. They are a thing. They'll forever be grateful for the work we do. Yay, stabby blade! I'll take it. I'll take a stabby blade. We will find a thing. There we... Ooh, there's a bit of infestation there. I was mostly just messing with stuff, to be honest. Oh, Andraste. Ingots 3. Block plus 5. 53, 64, 68. You should probably have that. And we will move over to here and scout this. We've got to get rid of that so it doesn't spread. Honestly, I think we can take a 5 strength infestation. I think we're just going to do it. Let's go. The rumours of Gorgons have led the company of Story through tangled woods to the site of a long-forgotten ruins. Wind-worn rocks and decayed edifices are all that remain of this ancient city. Weird there's nothing in my local histories about what kind of people they were. What happened to them? Could have been a war that wiped them out, or a plague. Left no one behind to tell a story. Petrified rat over here. Nice of them to leave us a trail. Think Gorgons have some particular reason for coming here? Maybe they're looking for a new place to call home, to put their Gorgon up their Gorgon feet. And what's not to like about old ruins? Stonework's solid anyway. One civilization falls, another is built on the bones of their dead. The dead. Sometimes we think of them as distant, mysterious figures worthy of reverence, but most of them probably are just ordinary folk trying to live their lives. You know, with all the usual hopes and fears and everyday concerns. It's those ordinary people who would have been the lifeblood of a city, flowing over these paved roadways, pulsing, vibrant. And under those arches they trade their vows, build lives together in one of these little homes. Guess they formed friendships same as us, helped each other through the hard times. Think our search is over. In the open pit of an old amphitheatre, Gorgon beasts prey and mill. Thoughts? Do we just bust in? So we could either just bust in, or we could be sneaky. What do you think? Sneaky? Or loud and angry? I'm not quite sure which. Use brawn? Yeah, I do. Maybe we should use sneak this time. Maybe we should be sneak. You know what, this time? Let us sneak. Fire and smoke usually doesn't fail us. Making a fire. So, here as we get in the Grey Plain, and there's fire everywhere. Oh, stone spirit! You're gonna be easy to get with, not necessarily easy to get, what with the whole fire everywhere. We could get quite close, though. We can get quite close. Find more enemies. That Bogmore really needs to die. Oh yeah, you don't care about fire because you have the fire chicken. Hello! Shoot! Gotcha! 5 damage. I need you to move over to here and interfuse with this rock here and get that discus going. Hey, that's another kill. And you're gonna get yourself hurt if you go that way. What kind of hurt? Ooh, we're talking about like actual damage. Go that way. And then here. They won't burn yet? Nope. Okay. That's a lot of... Oh! That's a lot of movement. Oh, we got a couple enemies. Hello. Nothing happened, but you're running over there. Come back! Like, come back! We're trying to get to you! Okay. Let us engage in the age-old art of killing you. Ah, you spread corruption everywhere. Boo hiss. Why you gotta spread corruption? Go there. Mark that prey. And then we'll shoot you in the face. Didn't kill you though. Right, let us... Ooh, Cone of Fire. Nah, Cone of Fire's not going to do very much here. However, interfusing with... Ooh, Splinter Blast's going to be good. That gets both of you. Weakening you for the kill. Stop shredding my armor. Dodged. Oh, 2 damage to Andraste. It's okay, she's young. She can deal with it. She can deal with it. Come back! Caught you. Do I get to make a wish now? A tier 1 stone dueling sword I know she does. Or the enchanted mace. I feel like we've had a stone mace before. We haven't had a dueling sword character yet. I don't think we've had a dueling sword character yet. This could be interesting. Let's go with the dueling sword. The Thistle Song. Yep, seems good. Alright, now we get a kill. And we get a kill here. Aha! And then we get a kill here by Cone of Colding. Or Cone of Fire, rather. There we go. More fire! And a victory. A slightly more challenging fight, but still a good one. Ooh! Oh, you already have armor. Also, Mindstorm there, 27 months. Thank you so very much. Kill for days? I mean, not bad. Not bad fight there. Thank you very much, Mindstorm. We put fire on the fire, we did. Also, that's just not as good. I'm gonna have to salvage this for some fabric. We got something else though. Bonus damage. 1.8, 1.4, 2.7, 1.5. I mean, I could give you that, it won't even appear on you. Could give it to Andraste because she'll get more power later. Let's give it to the fighter right now. As their breathing stills, they hear the chittering of birds, the buzz of bees. Overgrown grasses rustle in the breeze. Gone quiet. Think that's all of them? Want to peek around for a bit? Could be, you know, hidey holes. Not far from where they fought, a section of flagstones appears to be coming up. Accident pries some away with her toe, uncovering what appears to be a way below. With a little more effort, they widen out an entrance. How deep is it? Stairs. A secret stairwell. Gives you a good feeling, doesn't it? Any good reason not to go? Down they climb into the ancient city's underbelly. Slimy things skitter away at their approach. A rancid odor, not ogre, ooh, that'd be dangerous, hangs in the air. Torch over here. Let me just... A splash of light, the surroundings take colour and shape. The passage opens into a small enclosure, an oval room. Bits of rotted wood and matted straw form the pale suggestion of a bed at one end. Smells, doesn't it? Ew. Looks like somebody must have lived here, beneath the city. Wonder who. Scattered around the room are what remains of a life's possessions. Most are decayed or moth-eaten beyond recognition. Could have been a hat, maybe. Frying pan and some weird-shaped dice. If the Gorgons found this place, I'm guessing they didn't see anything worth taking. It's a rancid ogre just floating in the air. Ah, we're not going to help them. But there's one item that catches an Acident's eye. A small bone flute, set atop a stone pedestal. Alone, it seems to have survived the passage of years unmarred. The moon-coloured, its surface is smooth, polished by the press of ancient fingertips. It begs to be held again. You've got that look in your eyes, Acident. Oh, thinking about a bard. Glenathan Kant used to claim there was nothing words could do, but a song couldn't do better. These ancient people must have had their love songs, their lullabies, their endless ballads. The way it's placed, I think it's treasured by the hands that held it. Well looked after. Take it or leave it. Those are our choices. Do we taketh the thing or leaveth the thing? A tricky question. Leave? I mean, we took it before. Dragon would have taken it in a heartbeat. Do it. I mean, don't we want a thing? I don't know what happens if we don't take the thing. Let's find out what... I'm going to look at what happens if you don't take the thing. I'm just curious. What happens if we don't take the thing? Because it might be like you get some legacy points or something. And we would not mind a legacy point or 2 or 5. Wow, this event is not even on the list. Oh no, it is. No, it's not. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna take it. Oh! It does do something, as I recall. 0.8 warding and 15 charisma. I mean, that's a lot of warding. That puts warding up to like 2, 3.8, 1.7, 1.4. I mean, there's only one person that can toot. There's only one person that can toot a flute. Then again, her charisma's pretty high. We could make it even better, but who would want an annoying flute so that they can just toot it at 2 o'clock in the morning? Let's be honest, who would want a flute to toot? We all know. You. Well, you're not in this right now. You definitely want a flute to toot. Accident moves forward and carefully plucks the flute from its stand. Tunes they used to play, the words they sang. We'll never know what those were. But if I was the one who made this, I'd like to know someone was playing it still. Like a part of me was, well, you get it. Taking it, yeah, makes you think, the things we leave behind. Maybe that's the nearest we ever get to immortality. They put out the torch, make their way back up to the surface, and seal the passage behind them. You're going to play. Are you going to play it, Accident? Or should I? A little accompaniment makes the long road sweeter. You gave it to Andraste, didn't you? Toot, 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 toot. Do you know how to play with Andraste? Nope. Toot, 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 toot. What have we done? You've done something awesome. Toot, toot, toot. Remember, kids, cleaning up is about wanting it for yourself, not just doing it because you're told to. Also, toot. Catalog it all! Catalog all the things! Done it! Time for pie! Ah, it's like we never left. That's like we never left. Health 0.7. 10.7, 8.7. Give it to you. And we move over to here to scout it out. I mean, we could go there, but let's go this way around. We have to go here anyway at some point. Okay! Honestly, I'm not bothered about any of them. I'm going to let them all exist. Bogmore can get a bit more armor. That's fine. Go here, round. Oh, that's spreading. Honeyama Meadows is a sparsely peopled plainland, but a famous roadhouse does call lonesomes across the prairies to gather over mugs and potato plates in a greasy common room. The company makes a stop at the end of the trek. They're out there. Asland and Andraste, standing in starlight would be nice tonight. Maybe they'll come inside liking each other. It could always happen, right? Join me. I've already emptied one bottle. Oh, you have? You know, mister, the Flatlands have a kind of spell. I don't feel like I'm going to take a long time hanging it up. And when I do, I've sort of got the notion now that I might come to a place like this. I'll build a huge house. Blaze? Hey, Blaze? Just an unfortunate resemblance, or... Cheeseberries? Cheeseberries? Blaze, why do I suddenly feel like a buzzard over a battlefield? Blaze? Wait. What? Well, look who's here, shiny as a pickled corn. It's my own dear Blaze, all grown up. Oh, no, it's her dad. Got a nice outfit too, hasn't she? Alright, so it seems like you know this fellow. Does she know me? Yeah, mister. This is my dad. Oh. I look too young, don't I, to be her father? You definitely don't. Want me to leave you two to talk? Let's get drinks over here! I don't, actually. Thanks. Sorry. Blaze's parents never weren't at war. Childhood had been peaceless and largely cold. Can't you look a little happier? It's been ages. I can look happier, but I'm not looking at you. Blaze? Okay, I get it, but... let's see, your mom and I never taught me to care. Oh. You haven't heard me yet. We split. We're done. I'm out here on my own again. Here's hoping you finally figured out how to leave each other alone then. But I know you haven't. I'm not sleeping under a roof with this man. Never again. Promised myself. The stars will keep us company. I'm alright. Wait, girl. I'll go. A tide of memories is always there, biting and raging on a certain shore of Blaze's mind. Memories that could rise to erode her safe places, topple any good thing she's made. Oh. Whirling skirts of her mother, spit-flicking lips of her father. Memories of them leaving, convincing their daughter, if not each other, that this would be the final time. Worse, though, the times they come home and make happiness seem possible. Drinks slide quiet over tables, spoons softly settle in bowls. The voices of other patrons have gone sharply silent. I'll go, I said. I don't deserve to show up in front of you. Only, listen to my mouth move 2 minutes, and I'll let you be. You and your friend here. Your lover, is it? Eyes are bright above the rims of raised cups. Do we listen? Do we listen to this? I don't know. Do we give him time? Or do we not? Does he deserve the 2 minutes? That was a different instance, Binder. We've not had this one yet. We've not had this story. We've had a different variation of it, but we've not had this version of it, I don't think. We had one where they'd fallen out, like, the parent individually, and it was a thing to listen and forgive them. I think we'll have her listen. I mean, if worse comes to worst, she could just storm out. I don't know what I think I'll get out of this. I'm sure there's a private room. Oh, there was a call for drinks? Well, actually, the innkeep shows them upstairs. Inside, Blaze's father launches into a well-practiced tale of what drove him to the road again. And with Corin in the ground, your mum didn't have anyone to even her out, you know? Someone to trust in, believe in. And she got down and depressed. Wasn't going to be you, certainly. Right, what I mean. But that was because well, anyway. He speaks of harsh weather he struggled through, of highwaymen and worse, and eventually, as Blaze privately predicted, he unveils his request. My dream has always been to build a cozy taproom off the road, like this one, but humbler, maybe. Or maybe... And in investment is what he's asking for. Because, yeah, it's like I always say, wanting is wisdom. We can't give anyone a hand if our hands are occupied in clinging to our own lives, right? Clinging to the ledge of, I need to eat, I need to sleep somewhere, and this and that. You know all this place. It's not being selfish, it's... You made something of yourself. You needed help, of course you did. Did you ask for it? All I need now is, you know, a little help. Sorry for this. You think you can keep a tavern going? I was who ran the store best. The girl can tell you. How many times we have to close that store and start over? I honestly don't remember. Well, let us talk about it. Your daughter and me. My... Do what? Oh. Would you mind? We're friends, she and I. I keep her sides clean. Call it my duty. What a relief. That'd be better for me. Sure. The only thing is... Don't be unfair now, See? See why I'm like this? That's my dad. Blaze's father paces the landing, hoping to hurry them with the scuff of his shoes, creak of the boards. Don't pick up the dog, Blaze. That wasn't my fault. Oh, so, well, no, at least they're not lovers. Their discussion is exacting, unrushed and full, and I do think our freedom to choose. One of the long talks they sometimes have, punctuated with silences, with shrugged wishes that never find the breath to be uttered. But just a tap room? His dream? Really? Bet he only thought of it this morning. He's not even sure where he built it, or who he'd work it with. I know. I'm sorry. But sounds like you've made up your mind? Maybe I have. Oh. Oh! Do we say yes? We have one ingot, one heartwood hide and fabric. I mean, we have all of those. Yeah, I'm gonna say... I don't think she can agree to this. Can we afford it? We totally can. Are we not heroes of the people? Yeah, but this is her deadbeat dad. Does he deserve it? No. He doesn't. Not really. Hello, Hammy. Look at how heartbroken he is when we say no. But you know what? If anything, I think what she might also do is go, do it, and if it fails, she can rub it in his face forever. That's what I think she might actually do. Because if it fails, then I'm gonna go with 2. Alright, build your roadhouse and pay us back. Oh, Blaze, I knew you'd find it in your heart to forgive me, to give me another chance. How else was I going to get rid of this feeling? You should really thank Mister. I came to see that I wouldn't be free of my own frustration if I didn't at least let you show your colours a last time. Was it, Mister? You sure my daughter's not your type? Oh, hey, do you need me to sign something? Shouldn't we, I mean, or at least sort out exactly how exactly I'll receive the... Not now. Not... Oh, not now. Of course. We'll talk later then, fair mister. Oh, children. Oh, dear children, I told you, woman, my Blaze would never turn her back on me. Finding their table again open, they returned to it. They took the soup away. Hey, Blaze. I was going to ask... Or actually, what I should ask is, you all good? This kind of wear you out? Me? I'm already basically forgot what happened. Let's not do any reminding, though. Thanks. Yeah, okay. Okay. Guess you don't want to talk about hanging it up? You said it wouldn't be hard for you. What do you think I'll look like when I'm old? You know what? Let's ask the bar guy if we can borrow some dice. Whoa! Whoa! Hello! That's a bonus! 4 and 5 years of extra retirement on warriors? -1 of each of those. That's honestly a good reward. Give me 2 fabrics. Like 9 years of extra life is really good. Yep, we'll do that. Now produces multiple fabrics. And we will scoot along over here. Honestly, that was worth it, I think. Ooh. That's Deepists, Gorgons, and Gorgons. This is Strength 5. We are honestly going to go for Strength 5 here. We can deal with Strength 5. What was the guy's name we're supposed to keep an eye out for? Hex, I think. Hex. Oh, it's the Goats event! We all get to hear my amazing Goats impersonation. From what I know of hill folk, they normally spread themselves out over a landscape. Maybe they secretly can't stand each other. Who knows? These aren't exactly normal times, though. And his wife seemed concerned anyway. Of course she is. Old Hex seems distracted. Starts spending more and more time in the ruins watching the goats, or so he says. I'd be more concerned. Is that the story? Sometimes he wouldn't even come home at night. Return of Kikoskia. The lady seems at a loss. Sounds like they needed better communication, I said. How do you get people to tell you these things? A trustworthy face and sensible outfit. Who else? How else? Cloud grow like lichen over the sky. They pick their way through the building bones until a shout rings out from close by. Come on! Come on! Up the hill, a man stands against a monument. His gaze darts between the sky. Come on! And the shadows are approaching Gorgons. We did that last time. This time, I think we'll get around him. Get around him quickly. The company of Story rushes towards the monument. Ah! They're mad! Bogmore, Rager, Raccoon, and one more foe on turn 3. How you doing? We're here to murder you. We're here to murder you all. Hello! Shoot! Gonna have you stand here. Oh, there's a Rager. And Guardian. You are gonna stand here. And you're also gonna Guardian. And then you're gonna stand here. And get an infusion going. With... this here. That should do. Get a nice wild grasp here. Pulls you forward. And you can just stand... stand there, actually. What are you going to do? Oh, I remember you guys can do that. Oh. I have to shoot you guys. And stabbed. Okay, that's... Oh! The indignant... Yeah. The damage there. 2 damage, that's fine. That is fine. I'd rather you didn't, but, you know. We can deal with this. Ha-ha! Another glorious stunt. And some corruption. The corruption is a problem, but we can deal with that. Let's get a nice flank here. And get into position to get a kill. Or nearly get a kill. You can actually get this one. No, you can't. No, you can't. Does corruption come out of the wash? It does, actually, oddly enough. Yeah. You'd think it wouldn't, but it does. Fire! Oh, do I love the fire effect. Alright, 1 damage from the corruption. Oh, a little bit of damage there. And a counter shot that didn't do anything, and there's the row. Right. Let's get you out of that corruption and get you killing things. Like with another stunt. Not even kidding. Another stunt. Hello. I'm going to shoot you now. With bow. And then we're just going to... Splinter Blast? That'll totally do it. Gotcha. Bye, tree. High victory. That rhymed. We got experience. A decent chunk of it, too. And a block ring. 64, 58, 50? That's a pretty bad block. But you're not likely to get into melee combat, whereas you are. The clouds begin to disperse, and Accident regards the man who is now rubbing his arms and staring at the ground. Hex? Do I know you? Your wife sends her regards. So what's the story? Watching the goats? Well, the goats do like it here. They climb the ruins. But that's not... When the hills begin to get more dangerous, I thought it might be finally time to use the Stormwell here. This? What is it? I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. This thing has been in the family line forever. Aunt says it was Kioran. We've had stories that it could... This is going to sound crazy, but it could give you power. As discards, stabbed head, she wants divorce. My family are abysmal storytellers, see? Terrible imagination, so I thought maybe they're not just stories. Maybe I could, you know, protect the goats. My wife, my Melly, if I could get a hold of that power. Take some research, some old family recipes, and time. Lots of time to get a Stormwell to give up its secrets. I didn't want to tell Melly. Rather, she came up with a story on her own. Oh, better than a story of a goat herd trying to wear a hat 2 sizes too big for him. Didn't I hear this story before? Nah, you must be imagining it. It's a shame, though. I needed maybe one more good storm. The clouds look promising today, and I thought I could finish the process before the monsters got here. No such luck. It was silly now that I've seen what fighting really is. I'll cut out for it. Glad I never told Molly. Probably, nerd. So now you're going to count my goats and go home? Yeah. Not you too, goat. I don't need judgment from you. Look, I was going to tell her. Do you want me to turn you into stew? Unless you, what do you wants it? It's possible. Thunder stuff, huh? The sky's clearing now, but if you want to take me up on it, come back sometime. Ask for Hex. Melly, too. We'll feed you, put you up, give you otherworldly powers. Hills folk hospitality, you know. Yay, extra armor for the Gorgons. Yeah, I love extra armor for the... So! Does somebody want Stormwell power? That is a question. Does somebody want that Stormwell power? Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Blaze or Andraste? Blaze could have it. Might be interesting for Blaze. Like, Storm Touched gives... The head thing gives like a 30% damage to deal 2 damage to the attacker in melee. And then Jump Jolts, Chain Lightning... And the legs give Thunderstomp, but minus block. The sooner someone gets powers, the sooner they can transfer. You know, I'm going to give this to Blaze. Blaze! Sorry, that was me knocking my headset there. You can do that. The rest of them can do this. Things return to their rightful purpose. You find an item, you do the lightning. Hex and Melly welcomed Blaze and stuffed her full of bristleberry pie and goat cheese while they waited for a storm to roll in. Alright, this is more like it. Melly, get your boots! You stay. Hex tinkered with the top of the Stormwell. Careful. Wonderful! Good sign! Almost there. She's like, I'm getting wet. You call us when you're ready. So, what'd you give up? For? The whole heroing. Oh, you know, like your goats or your spouse, to name examples at random. Oh. I don't think about it like that. I think, what's out here to gain? What'll slip into the mists if old Blaze doesn't get there first? There's another Blaze out there in a different time, who maybe got some goats and a husband. Maybe she was happy. I'll never know her story. This one's mine. Blaze's musings are sharply interrupted by lightning! Hex! It's been a long flower to bloom, but it's quite pretty now, isn't it? A Stormwell fills with light, or water, or both. It swirls and spills over the sides. I should have asked this before, but am I going to have to fight something? Oh, probably not. What happens now, then? Oh, well, that wasn't in the stories. The ancient voices of a tempest aren't telling you. We could get an arm, we could get a leg, we could get a drink of the head. What are we gonna do? Head is interesting because it gives the chance of, like, what does the arm do? This is the question. What does the arm do? I'm gonna look at what the arm does on Storm Touched. Storm Touched, if you get an arm, it's a magic damage attack. It's a magic damage attack. I'm not gonna pick nah. You know what? Problem is, if we go arm, she's not gonna be really good at doing. If we go arm, she's gonna be really bad at doing melee attacks. She's a warrior. We either go legs or we go head. Head just gives a nice passive ability to, like, people that try and hit her in melee. I'm gonna go with head. We can upgrade it later. Blaze draws her face close to the water, tiny flashes within it hold her gaze. Suddenly it's obvious what she's supposed to do. How'd it taste? A little metallic. Not great, honestly. You both okay? Now she has the amazing lightning powers. Which is good, because we need those lightning powers. Done! Time for pie! More pie. More ingots, more spell thread. A stunt... Oh! Yes! Give you the stunt chance item. There's no umming or ahhing about that. You get the stunt chance item. We're gonna scout this out. No, I'm sorry. What are you doing? Scout there, then. If you're not going to go the right way, scout that. That honestly cannot be the fastest route. I'm sorry, that is not the fastest route. Like, that can't be the fastest route. See? Not the fastest route. Gonna get another monster appearance, aren't we? Yes, we are. Oh, that is, deepists. It's the fastest route through known terrain. True. True. But not the fastest route in general. This place is a wreck, but I bet it was nice at one point. We're getting lots of ruins this time round. You just need some paint. But seriously, what did happen here? Perhaps... Wait, what's that smell? Uh-oh. Wasn't me. Haha, no, it's more like... Smells like bread? It's something better than just your regular old rye. That's spiced pear bread, just like my Grammy used to make. Wow, that brings me back. Who would be cooking bread out here? Hurry up! I think it's over there! Andraste, slow down, will you? We don't know. It's nearby! The scent is stronger over there. Oh. It's strongest here, but seems to be coming through this portal. This is a supremely bad idea. Who knows what's on the other side? That's... Oh, no! Andraste, no! Hang on. When do you retire, Andraste? 65! Ooh, a pouch of gold. And then Gavarok runs in before anyone can go through the portal. That means Gavarok's nearby. It does. Thank you very much, Tiny Train World. Do we have her risk going through the portal? Do we risk it? Do we risk the portal? We've never lost so far, but we could lose this time. Ah, what the heck. Spice pear bread, here I come! Andraste, no! Spice pear bread for me! Oh, so bright! Ah! Andraste, come, blast it! Back my eyes! It's bright. Andraste, you're back! I come, bearing gifts! Whoa, you really found your Grammy through there. Ta-da! She brought back bread! She brought back bread! Oh my word, she actually brought back bread! That is amazing! Oh no, that wasn't my Grammy, but I'm sworn to secrecy. Hope you two weren't too worried about me. I'm back, and now with magical bread. Did you just say magical bread? Oh yeah, you're gonna love this. The company... Whoa! Temporary armor and warding. I'm sorry, what? We just gained temporary armor and warding for this? That's pretty good. That's very good. Like, not even joking. That's brilliant. Hello. Have a stab. And then... for a stab. It's not as good, but it's still cool. Gotcha! Oh, that was a nice crit. Also, would you like some fire? You wouldn't! Too bad. Fire for you. Gabriel got the better outcome, yeah, but it's such an Andraste storyline to get bread. It's like, by the way, I found bread. And it's like, yeah, you did find bread. You totally found bread. Like, out of all the people in this story, she would be the one to find the bread. You probably do more damage if you use Andraste's knife. Yeah, but you'd have to get close for that, is the problem. Sometimes you just want to, you know, try and get the stunt chances so that we can get the opportunity to get Mister's amazing extra form. Gavarok also found bread every time. Yeah, but different bread. It's different bread. And hey, it's a new thing. Hello. Oh, dodged. Curses. Hey, Woken, how you doing? Do you want to die? No? Too bad. We're gonna shield cheer you. And then we're gonna get a kill. And then we're gonna get another kill, hopefully. Well, the different forms of magical bread, I mean, the question you should be asking yourself is, how can I capitalize on this amazing bread? Gotcha! Let's, there we go! Victory! And then there were dudes. Doot, 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 victory, doot, 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 doot. Blaze Dragon is now a Bloodhorn Warrior. Ooh, riposte for a melee character is actually really good. Then again, there's the upgrade to Paladin. Oh, Paladin upgrade is just really good because then you get the... it's just really good. It's just really good. True, it does. Let's double check, actually. The sword that she has... That's true, it does give extra block. You know what? Let's go with riposte. And get a health necklace. 8, 8.7, 9.7. Give this to you, actually. I'm gonna peck you in the air next time you get up there. Keep this up, Mark. Someday people will move back to White Marsh Earthworks. The deep stink of the cult will crawl back into the earth. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young women will build barns alongside their sweethearts. Old women will trade in iron and salt. And at the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds, the way it should be. You seem quite keen on it all, thinking of staying? It's too late for me. Adventure's been stirred into my blood. The best we can do is keep moving and hope to leave peace in our wake. Yay! The Woken have now decided to fight in pairs. Doesn't matter, we don't care. Dibs on whatever we find. Nope. You ain't getting dibs on anything. We're gonna get one more of these. Which is... Ooh. I'm gonna spend a point on no thanks. Don't want one of them just yet. Everything else is fine, but that, no. I think Andraste getting bread is absolutely going to be the thumbnail. Time for pie! That is 3 out of 3 on pie. She is really getting tired of the pie. She's really getting tired of all this pie. 109, 111, 136, 113, 112, 120... let's give this to you. Ooh, double items! I mean, you... Oh, yeah. Double items, she looks extra cool now. Also, this is the final fight of the chapter already! I mean, we're gonna save, we're gonna go for it. Switches to a different pie. Because I don't think there's any more... No, there's no more things in this area, so let's go to the end and finish this. Accident's just behind me. Hey, this is old land. Families living out here are proud, productive. If we wanted ever to get some reward for our efforts, these would be the folks. Here we are again, Blaze. Dire places, fire reflected in our faces. The marshlands burn easier than I thought. Wild homes, all but lost. The day had begun peacefully enough. From the mountaintop, they can see it won't end without a fight. Maybe make for that crumbling building. It can hide our descent. The inferno below them reaches full bloom. So, Raccoon, Rager, Roe, Bogmore, Rager. That's it. That's all we're gonna face in this final confrontation. That's not a lot of people. Not a lot. There's one. You're gonna guard. And you can't shoot. Well, if you can't shoot, you'll silk step. And you can move to here, and we can work on getting more stunts for Mister. We do need to get you a shield, Blaze, and some armor. Everyone needs to get some armor, really. Alright, forward. Yeah, that's you, dead. That was... Oh, you have totally blocked off that route, too. Oh, no, it's only if you end the turn in the corruption do you end up in bother. Ah! You know what? You know what? I'm fine with staying here. And you can just sneak around the corner and see that there's a rager and a... Oh, there's a lot of things here. There's a lot of things here. You can interfuse something, though. Maybe get a nice hit on something. A disc... Ooh. Yes, please. And... Ooh, a nice crit. To make more fire. Because that's what we needed, folks. More fire. You're going to move forward. And a block. And another block. Uh-oh, took cover. And the corruption helping out. Pulling you forward. Okay, so... Time to get rid of this armor a bit. And then time to hit you in the face. That did not get the kill. But... we could. You're still interfused with that. I really need you to kill this raccoon. You didn't kill the raccoon. This is a little unfortunate, but we can at the very least get a nice kill here. Marking prey. Swapping weapons. Ah, you can't because you're not close enough, actually. That's okay. We can just shoot you. Oh, and cause a bit of fire there. That was entirely unintentional, but we did cause some fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna Guardian here, because you're gonna die to the fire. A little bit of damage, and a counterattack for the hit. You're gonna hit there, are you? I mean, cool. It's not quite what I thought you'd do. Also, you got this. Victory! Mister, gonna get that level. And, poison. Honestly, no. I mean, it's interesting, but... Just like, I swear, Andraste. We're gonna salvage this. Right. Ooh, Wolf Call is good. Endurance is also really good. Like, +2 armor and +1 warding will just mean that she has 5 armor and I'm gonna take Endurance, honestly. Like, Chrysalis is interesting, that's interesting, but honestly, Endurance. She's gonna be a very frontliney fighter. Yeah, I agree. Unless Mr. Dark has a better idea, because Mr. Dark is here. Keep forgetting that, you're here. You can, make your choice if you like. I mean, there's Backslam, but we're not really going to use that much. Wolf Call is good. Like, Wolf Call is perfectly viable for the +2 speed. Yeah, we'll go with Endurance. Think of all the scuttling things that lived here, and swimming things, and flitting, magical jewel-like beetles, dragonflies. With all the lives lost today, let's be mindful to honour as many individually as we can. In 6 days, the rain comes, and lasts until the wildfires are gone. Couple more, Innkeep. More refugees, looks like. Yes, I'll try to find a dry spot. Accident led us here. Seems like we have a lot to thank you for. Not lost on us, though. Certainly lost a lot. Anyway, better to be alive and landless. Know what I'm starting to wonder? With these Gorgons, or I mean just maybe their homes are burnt to ash long ago. It feels that maybe tonight. They were wisps of possibility. They had doors to defend, and that made them heroes. Builders will prove more useful over the next bunch of years. But heroes will be needed again. It's like, yay, fire! 10 years of peace follow. Let's find out what happened to that business venture. Yay, we lost one card. During the years of peace, one evening Blaze and Mister visited the place where Blaze's father had meant to build a tavern. They'd hear later that the man had gambled their gifts away, that he'd never made it out here at all. It was what Blaze had expected to find, but she was a dimmer-hearted person after that. Well, it could have been good. Accident found a soulmate in a man with deep blooming eyes. He would whisper their love to the raindrops and shout it to the valleys. Aww. Blaze tried to take Mr. shopping at my local outfitters, plus they give the company of Story a great discount. But I like the clothes I have. How many days straight have you worn that thing? Hey, I wash it! Andraste and Mr. keep up a schedule of sparring afternoons. Andraste punctuated almost every thrust with a witty comment. You never treated the Gorgons to this banter. Why waste your breath on an audience that won't appreciate it? Well, you're saying I do? We give her a leg. Yes, plus 0.8 warding for 2 speed. Gone? Yes. Do we give her a leg? I think we do. -5 block, but Thunderstomp. Yes, we do. Now, we have a couple of thingamies. You actually have armor, you have armor, you have armor. You don't have armor. Could give you some armor for some ingots and some fabric. I honestly think we should give you some pretty heavy armor to make up for the, yeah, we'll do that. Or we could give you some lighter... Ooh, maybe some lighter armor. Lighter armor because you're losing block. Then again, we need someone with heavy armor. Then again, you also have the sword. And that sword gives you extra stunt chance and block. I'm gonna go with light. I'm gonna go with light armor. Hides and fabric. That pretty much takes all of our hides and all of our fabric. Well, we'll do it. Aye. All of it's gone. Right. In that case, we can upgrade a weapon. We can give you a shield. A shield's going to be important for you. Let's give her a shield. As for weaponry, can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade that without spending 3 legacy points. Ugh, we're not really going to be able to upgrade very much of anything right now. Everything's so low. I mean, I could give you a better mace. I can give you a better mace. Only costs 2 ingots and a hide. Or a spear. So she has a slightly range... Ooh, a spear might be good for the range. Let's give her a spear. Give her a spear. Apart from that, I think we're good. Not a lot else we can really upgrade. Need more resources, that's what we need. So let's go to next. Green memories of walking these woods. Must remain only memories. Gorgon toxins would be the obvious explanation. They're always busy, fraying the vital fibers of life. Blech! Touch this stump! Coalwood shouldn't feel like slimy old broccoli, should it? Poisons in the groundwater. A toxic invader. Makes bones, not stones. Enters through the roots and shatters from the inside. Great ribbons of land are greying. Animals are dying. Unripe fruits decaying on the limb. Seeing it for themselves, Mr. Andraste, Accident and Blaze understand that time is short. They make for the source, following a trail of dead vegetation and the corpses of wildlife. Good food will grow scarce and good water scarcer. They can't stop the spread of this poison. These lands may never recover. The shadows deepen. Welcome to Chapter 2! We got new places to explore. Clear Gorgon sites to get more time. So we're on a rush. Also, we cannot cross these. It's like, here's new tiles. That's literally ocean game. Game that's ocean, we can't go there. Let us start by recruiting some people. And then going here and here, and then literally popping back. Yeah, we should have some time. Hopefully. Okay! What could be in the ocean? Sea. So who would we get if we went Legacy, out of curiosity? Not a lot of people. Honestly, I think we might be better off getting a newcomer. Yeah, Gnosis is there, but I think we're going to get a newcomer. Tentretto! Alright. You get to make one, yeah. What are we going for, Tentretto? What are we going for? Name Rambisa. Alright. Alright, we got that. Female, purple colours. Purple colours for the clothing? We can do that. Hair? Is the hair fine? Dark heart? Brown hair if possible. I mean, absolutely. Anything else about, like, the traits? Anything about the history? We've got Wild Heart and Distant here as well. Evil traits. I don't know what evil traits are. Also, it's not you deciding, it's Tentretto. I'll have a look at aspects. I'll have a look at the aspects. Traits are good. Okay. I mean, we can't change any of these. You mean stats? Because your stats right now, you're a goofball. Thou art currently the goof of goofiness. Put loner and healer up, rest are fine. Alright. The compassionate loner. Alright, we have Rambisa. Let us go with Rambisa. Indeed, it begins again. Watching for trouble? Got plenty of that already. Just watching. You ever feel like you were born in the wrong place? You look around at the lives of your friends and they seem happy, but you can't for the life of you understand why? You hold the family shovel, the loom, the cooking pot, but none of them seem to come alive for you? I remember the first time I interfused with a rock. It was like something came alive in both of us. It connected with me, something bigger than myself. No matter how many beatings I take, I'll be forever grateful for that. That sounds wonderful. Do you think I could find a place in that world? Perhaps we'll go looking for one. We can give you a rundown of the basics and see where it goes from there. Right! You have a choice. Another warrior, a hunter, or a mystic. After 10 years, you think you should get better with that flute. That would require practice. Toot, 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 toot. She likes tooting at the goats. Toot, toot, meh. Another goof? We don't have a goof. We probably need a hunter. Well, we can go hunter. She does look like she matches the temperament of hunter. We'll go with hunter then. Right, train up. Gonna have to be quick about this because we're running out of time for these Gorgon sites. 300 days remaining. Don't worry, we got this. We got a team of 5. You are a green... Ooh. There's some good options here, including quelling moss for poison. And crippling strike for hobble. Interesting. Interesting. Loner and Hunter is almost surefire to trigger one transformation. We'll see how it goes. But, right now, it's Tentretto to pick the leveling up ability. What's it gonna be? Then Tentretto never picks, and we're stuck on the screen for the get to D3. Alright! They're all pretty good, so by all means, roll if you wish to. Whatever method works. Hope you're all having fun, by the way. Random campaigns are a little interesting. We have had some new events, and we have had some new results for events too. 2 quelling moss. Alright, gotcha. We're gonna pop over here, scout this area quickly, find some more Gorgons. Hopefully. Yep, that's Gorgons. Excellent, we'll buy ourselves some time. Let's go. A weird rhythmic noise filters through the trees. It's getting louder. Because we're getting closer. Over here. An ancient ox. It leans its bulk against a beech trunk. Blood pools from its panting muzzle. The thing's sick or something. The ox doesn't flinch from Andraste's approach. She notices a wound at the base of its neck. There's something in there, a blue... what looks like a blue pomegranate seed, but it's as big as my fist. Ah. Andraste has the option to heal it. 61% is not bad. Andraste can never fail, except all the times that she fails. She could totally fail here, everyone. But we could give it a go. We'll give it a go. I've got skilled fingers. Let me try and dislodge the seed. It's called some magical bread. Andraste's fingers slip into the wound and pluck the seed neatly free of its nesting place. The ox bows its head, feeling nothing. Andraste. In a few moments, the ox's breathing normalizes. Its muscles relax. It takes tentative steps to the edge of a clearing. Incredible! That's when a gang of afflicted beasts filter out the trees. Get ready for a fight! They don't lunge. They remain still and stare. They recognize the seed in Andraste's hand and absorb the visible recovery of the ox. There's a collective sigh. When they lie down, the light in their eyes dims and dies. The ox wanders free. Huh. Oh, they don't actually attack the ox. Huh. Alright. That's cool. Not gonna complain about that. Have you silk step over there. Have you silk step over here. And we'll just have you wait. Open that door. To terrible! Yay, awful! We do not like the awful. What can you interfuse with? Interfuse with lots of things. Ah, that's a good one. That's a good thing. Oh, it did nothing. Boo hiss. Good news. It did mean that we can do this. And shield share. And deal huge amounts of damage. And also, we really need to deal damage to that raccoon. Excellent! Raccoon is dead. Hi. Gotcha. You left corruption everywhere. Boo. We can get some poison on you. Also, I should have done a thing. That's okay, though. Okay, temporary hit points here are being very useful. Okay, you move over to there. Guard that door. You go over to here. Get another stunt! That's what I was hoping for. More stunt damage. More stunt damage is good. Gotta get them stunts in. Gotta get closer to that awesome ability, or that awesome achievement. And Guardian for me, please. Oh, they're coming through the door. How you doing? Hey. Is it that time? Time to stab? It absolutely is that time to stab. Hello. Don't mind me. Just gonna come in the room. And shoot. Then I want to get to here. And we're going to interfuse with this and maybe get a double kill. Yes, we'll absolutely get a double kill. And we'll win! Ta-da! Level for Andraste! I mean, it has to be an upgrade to archery. That ability is just useful. It's not as useful against, it's not as useful against the Gorgons. Actually, it's really not as useful against the Gorgons. But plus 30 dodge against ranged attacks, they do have ranged attacks. So we'll actually go with it still. A shield. I don't need a shield, I just got a shield, but I'll take the ingot. Also, there's the Gorgons. Ugh. And we get plus 50 days, which is good because we need those days. Dibs on whatever we find. Need to get rid of this. It's Gorgons. 300 days remaining. That's fine. Time for more pie! What is it with you and pie? Can it be magic pie? No, it is not magic pie. Warding! 3.6, 2.9, 1.7, 1.1. Okay, you have, like, no warding. You need the warding. Also, into here we go. We need to go here quickly, clear this out, and then move over to here. Ooh, we do need to go through a mountain. Ugh. Hi, it's a strength 6. I think we can take a strength 6. Shouldn't be too bad. I hope. Did you see the huge moth that landed in Andraste's hair earlier today? How could I not? And you weren't going to say anything? She walked around with it for like an hour. Tell me a story before the embers die out. I just want to spend some time in a world where everything fits together nicely. Well, what would you like to hear? The Trickster Moon, the Fire King and the Raindrop, or nothing too fantastic? Just tell me something that happened to you. Have we done the Fire King and the Raindrop before? I feel like we always end up doing the Trickster Moon. The Story of Earned Hope, for sale now! True, but they're not going to tell you about that, are they, Alias? We did all 3 at some point. Thanks, Ada. Let's do the King and the Fire Drop. How about the Fire King and the Raindrop? Mr. described a bitter sorcerer who ruled his realm with a fiery hand. One day a raindrop fell onto his plate and told him of the suffering his acts had caused. Go on, little teardrop, he laughed and puffed a warm wind to dry it right up. When another raindrop fell, on his table this time. This one he shriveled with a flick of his fingernail. But still more fell. The sorcerer began shooting gouts of flame and screaming the heat on the earth, but it wasn't enough. The rain fell with one voice, rising, and eventually the Flame King and all his ashery were washed away in a great torrent. And the raindrops all lived happily ever after? Are those in inspiring tales tend to? You asked for a story. You got a story, alright. Whoa! Potency and warding. That's cool. I'll take it. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's a Gorgon. There's a Leaf Spirit. There's a Leaf Spirit here today. Will I get... Could you get to the... You could get to the Leaf Spirit. We do need to really make sure you can survive getting to the Leaf Spirit, mind you. This is a problem. So if I get you to there, and we mark the prey, you can get a good stab in here. Oh, that's a good stab. That's a very good stab. That's a very good stab. Well, let's see about getting you all the way over here. Ah, there's a raccoon. And a bogmore. But we've got you here. You'd prefer to be left alone, wouldn't you? Let's get you a leaf bow. The winter wren. The winter end, rather. I was about to say winty rend. That's not quite what it is. Good old winty rend. It's great, fantastic. No, it's not winty rend. Cone of Fire will totally do nothing. That, however, will totally get a kill. Yep, it will. Excellent. And brilliant. And it spread corruption everywhere. What? It's corruption everywhere, isn't it? It's like, this is the one where corruption spreads everywhere and hurts people. Like that. Ah! That is not good. Oh! Whoa! One eye goes dark, like a candle prematurely snuffed. Rimbissa fights the sensation that she's swimming. Fights to stay on her feet. I don't want her to die. I think we have to pick minus 50 melee and accuracy range this campaign. She ain't dying yet. Few of us get through life unscathed. Now's no time to give up. Rambissa feels her way back to safety. There's so much she still has to live for. So much ahead of her if she can make it through today. Just an eye. Not like I needed two of them. Oh, we are mad! You don't do that! Not to our team! Oh, we are not pleased. We are not pleased. You have made us angry. You've made us mad. I don't think you wanted to make us mad. Right, interviews with this rock. We're going to get a discus in your face. A critical discus. Darn it. Second time we've had a character suffer from like that, and it's always a new character. And Andraste got the revenge kill. There's more enemies coming though. A raccoon and a roe. And I think they're both over there. Nope, roe's there. You also made it. You made us also hungry. At least Andraste said she is very hungry for pie. So we're going to be down for the rest of this chapter a person. We're going to be back to a 4-person party. Which is bad because she won't get lots of experience, but also it does mean that the rest of the team's going to get more XP. But I'd rather that she was here. Alright, move forward. There you are. And you're going to move forward and get a stunt. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Hi! You know what it is? Time for die! And die was had. Oh, she does get some XP. She does get XP for that. Also, an accident is now a blue hole. Oh! The upgrade to Indignance. Oh, it's a good one. We gotta go for it. You come back for a chap, you need to fully heal a town. And a crossbow. That's not good. We're just not getting good loot here. Apologies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't do more. Sometimes things go sideways. But if I'd been a real hero, they might not have. Not like that. I'm sorry, stop apologizing. Stop. If I've got to spend all my energy reassuring you that you're not to blame, I'm not going to get anything else done. We're friends. I'm allowed to say that. 2 of them. Oh boy. Plus 50 days. I'll forever be grateful for the work we do. Yep, she's got that eye patch. She's on her way back to town to heal up. I'm sure she's just messing with stuff, to be honest. Potency. That is an accident thing. She needs those. Now we need to go to here and consider that this area is hemmed in. We'll go over here. She's going to heal up. Hey, she's back. She's back. Right, let's actually have you keep going. And, oh, wow, these are really bad cards. Wow, we're getting tons of Gorgon stuff here, and it isn't fun. We can probably deal with these, though. Bartoths aren't that bad, and the Geists? We'll have to modify the scouting when they get closer. I'm not going to change anything. We need the legacy points. I know it's a mistake, but we need the legacy points quite badly. And then we pause, we modify the scouting, and we bring you back with an eye patch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I failed you. Painted amber by the fading light, the profile of rocky hills catches Rambissa's eye. Oh, here we go. You think something's up there? Shouldn't we check? Maybe that eye patch isn't going to make much difference soon. Up the hill's summit, nothing's waiting for them. What we have found is a pretty good picnic spot. Then it begins, a thrumming. It grows louder and louder until the stone underfoot chatters and shakes. It grows louder until it's a mighty growl, clamorous, thundering. And then it resolves. I am the one. A voice. The voice of a carnivore, cunning and crooning, warning them to run, promising to give chase. The one you have hunted so long, through darks and whims. You have hunted so long for me, and for a sisterhood that should be yours. Do you know my name? A name? It was the gift I gave to your ancestors. They walked my myth while the green field and fallow. To the curves and corners of being they walked. Do you know my name? How? How would I? A blessing earned through ancient service, an oath written in steps and trails, and sealed with a name. You only need to know it. I'll ask you once more. Do you know my name? Lochias! It's like reading a fairy tale from your childhood only to realize how disturbing it is. Rambissa doesn't like knowing the name, but she's sure it's right. Yes, I am Lochias, your wolf god. Your wolf god, rather. I didn't know why I said wolf. I don't know what that is. And now you may take my oath. Abandon your humanity, my girl, and be blessed as wolfkind. What? What? What is that? I'm sorry. What is that? Why does Andraste know the wolf god? He calls him... What happens if I give her this? Like, you gain an amulet. Yeah, it's been a while, wolf god. When you deal with old Lochias, you must remember a wolf doesn't bargain fair. You know what I once haggled with Lochias? You don't, but I really did. And darn those wild gods, he offered me nothing but a beard and a nose job. I said, no thanks, wolf. No thanks, poor wolf. No thank you. But, stooping, Andraste takes an offering from a small stone bowl and places it in Rambissa's hand. At least his relics look cool. They leave the hill in silence and distance. From the other side, it looks like just any ordinary land lump. +2 charisma. Wolf Head Amulet. A trinket from Lachias. Okay, that's kind of cool. And only she can have it. That's a unique little thing. Also 1 legacy point for 2 ingots, ingots and spell thread, or ingots and fabric. Give me ingots and spell threads. That's cool. I like that. Also, we're totally going here to get more time. Oh no, wait, go and actually scout. Don't just waste days. Oh, Andraste and Ascendant go to pay their respects. Andraste and Ascendant called to a hill village where an acquaintance of theirs has lost art with this event. It's the right kind of sky for a funeral. You spend too much time with stories. The funerary rites are brief. The crowds that gathered is impressive for such a small town. I could hear the wolf god sigh when Andraste was like, "Oh, not you." Of those mortals dispersed, Andraste and Aston spot Adbard standing by a flower-strung cart bearing a leaf-shrouded body. Adbard, we're sorry to hear about Maya. Lots of folks came. Ah, friends, how many years has it been? They go with him up the road to his home on the hill. You lose perspective sometimes. Easy enough to do, sadly. You think you'll have years together, decades. From your first cake to your middle years, old age, but the two help Adbard transfer the shrouded body to a small prepared clay room beside the house. They settle inside and he tells them of his plan, under the provincial custom he's observing. Green veiling it's called. A woven shroud of dawnsword. Dawnsword grows thick around here and in little woodlands. You'll see. It's a strong aroma. The body stays fresh, sometimes as long as 4 years or 5. We hill folk will generally build a clay home for the departed on the house's shady side. A wadsham is the old word for it. It means memory house. He'd normally lie there for his term. When the shroud of Dawnsword turns black, he'd be buried. Sounds like the ideal neighbour. But I don't plan on waiting. You don't plan to wait? So you plan to bury him soon? Tonight even? No, my husband Mayor and I will be going on a journey, and I hoped you'd come along. Oh! A sudden rain falls, chittering and drowning like a swarm. Yes, I'd hoped you'd come. Be an escort. It's a dangerous world. You're both strong, stronger than I remembered. Well, Andraste might say no, but I'll go with you. I'm in too. Let's go. So, you two are going, and we're going to change our plan. You disband and instead build this pass. I dreamed once of a distant land over the mountains, an enchanted silver castle and a prince of endless charms. Let's get started. Oh, it's going to take you a long time, but it'll be worth it. We do need to get this done. Get it done at the end. Get it done at the end. Yeah, incursion is inbound. This is going to be difficult. We got that at least. We could... Oh, it's too high a strength to do that. It's really too high a strength. Move back. Move back. You're going to have to defend here. Build defenses. Go back and build defenses. Yep. It's going to move there, and it's going to get here in 53 days. Oh, you're not going to get there in time. This is going to be difficult. Just west of Fell Tannery, Adbard leads an oxen cart carrying the body of his husband down through the hills into the arms of an old forest. Mists roll in as twilight takes hold behind a cloudy sky. Did I say Thrixel? It said Thrixel. You can feel the meaning of the fog, a veil over the face of creation. You can. The place I'm looking for shouldn't be far. Can I ask about Mayor? I don't think either of us ever met him. I remember you talking about him. I'm sorry, he never came to me to Evershield. Always wanted him to, but he was never quite well enough, and he insisted on staying home to tend the farm. We met in the spring, I can remember clearly. Grandma just passed. There's nothing more precious than a man who can make you laugh even when you're hurting. We built the farm there, on the rocky hill. He liked the farm, Mayor. He was a kind and humble man. Shy, though. He was born with an illness that never fully left. Our good times were great. But our bad times, when he couldn't rise from bed, those made my heart splinter. And one day it shattered. There's one thing I know, it's that I don't want to live in that empty house without him. The forest had been dead quiet when they entered. As they gone deeper, noises have filtered into hearing. Drips, scrapes, low trills. The smells had turned richer, of damp earth, spicy bark, quilted mosses in purple, green, beige. Soon the ox halts. They come to a clearing where a goddess lives. Oh. Adbard? Yes, I intended to find her. The reason I brought Mare here. The reason I'm here and you're here. Oroway. She's a goddess of borders and in-betweens. This realm of hers welcomes both dead and living. So I'm here to join him. Mare and I can be together still. Adbard, you're like someone out of a story, but I don't know which one. A tragic one. Look, it's this forest. I read about it. The goddess, Oroway, rules it. Like a region between our world and a place for the departed, I suppose. It exists for us. For those like us. A place Mare can be without pain. And I can be with Mare. What you're talking about means giving up everything else. I won't be able to leave this place, but why would I wish to? I'll still live. He will too. We'll just live there. You have to understand, this is what I want. All I need is for you to help me complete the ceremony and to take the poor ox back with you. Try to imagine if you had someone that meant everything to you. Your whole world. We're gonna do this because we didn't come all this way to say no. You know, it should be his choice. Can't say I disagree. It's not that I claim to understand. There's no one I love enough, I suppose, in this timeline. What? Nothing. That I go haunting the gloom with them forever. But right, what's the first thing? Well, lay us both at the foot of the shrine, and then she'll test us. Oroway will. A test, huh? Well, fortunately, I'm one of the greatest cheaters there is. You. It is dangerous. We must duel Oroway's guardian. That's why I needed you along. But if you decline, I'll understand. And I'll fight it alone. You're not a fighter, Adbard. Hold on to Maya. We'll gladly be your champions. It's like, do not do this. No. They pulled Mare's shrouded body from the cart bed. Due to its reputation, the woven vines of Dawnsward have kept it perfectly preserved. With Mare across Adbard's lap, the two rest at the foot of Oroway's shrine. Goddess, Oroway, hear me. Beneath your mercy lie two who wish to roam your realm together, live in your lands and laugh again. Please permit us to stay. Send your guardian and my champion shall stand to fight it. Send your guide and my love and I shall go behind. No, don't deny us. Send champion. Garlands of mist wrap and twist round bows. Statues, arms and legs, and over their damp, dusted cheeks. The quiet air clumps in their throats. But then, the voice of Oroway is a groan, far away and felt more than heard. It's in the stones and roots and rises from somewhere deep down. Truth is tested. A voice sneers them, crashing through the trees. A noise rather. Hey, combat! Hey, retainer of the old god, how you doing? We're gonna kill you now. You're doing good. Ooh, you actually have a lot of power. I'm not a fan of that. We're gonna mark prey here to make you vulnerable, and then we're gonna start shooting you. Ooh, this could potentially be a problem. This could be a problem. What we need is for you to go here, and for you to interfuse this tree, so that we can keep you where you are. Yeah, this is going to be a bit difficult. But you hopefully won't move very quickly. Then we can move you closer. Have you mark prey some more. And then we'll have you move closer. So you can get something that will hopefully give us Splinter. No. Yeah, there we go. No. We're gonna splinter blast it. Gonna get rid of the armor, and then you'll stab it. Did it! Just had to get into place, rather. And Memorial Pauldrons. Armor and potency. What's your armor to 3 and your potency up? That puts your armor to 6. Armor to 1.6. It doesn't even appear on your character. 6 armor's really impressive. You know, we'll give you 6 armor. The Guardian falls, its great stone knees clattering apart in the moss. The wheeling rocks gather dust and shadows as they settle, until we look like they've rested there for centuries. The glade goes calm. And then Adbard starts to fade. Goddess? The wrapped body of Mayer across his lap seems to lose its substance. He has time to say, "Thank you, friends." And he's gone. And now that's done, where'd the ox go to? Yeah, good thinking. They find it not far off, lowing presently and munching clover. Free ox! Now they're not keeping the ox. I do hope we made the right decision. I hope he and Mayer are together and happy. We'll never know, I guess, which is probably for the best. But free ox! Hey, that light's annoying. I picked these up around the stones, where Adbard disappeared. Didn't even think about it. So I'm making notes. Free ox suit? No! They return to the farm Adbard and Mayer once built. They set things in order and see it passes to a worthy family, and then they're on their way again. The road is pale, splotched and torn in places with ruts and grass. Stretches of a journey are entirely wordless. Blustery weather's coming back. Whose memories? Old wishes of ours. It's hard to let the good things go. I know it is, and feel... Sometimes The wind picks up. I don't know. A road of colour of old canvas billows in front of them, behind them. Yay! Time for a level up! Upon ending her turn on a tile with a blaze, Andraste becomes hidden. I'm sorry. When there is fire, she can get cover from the chicken. Like, if there's fire about, she just gets free cover. I mean, all the other abilities really aren't going to do very much. We're going to pick it. And then we're going to get sad because you two are not going to be able to get there in time, are you? You might. No, you're not. How long is it going to take you to get... Oh, you're not going to be able to get there in time, are you? The defenses will hold off incursions. We'll ruin the site 20 days until the next tier of fortifications is destroyed. Okay, we can hold them off. You're there, right? Excellent. If you give me one moment, I will be back, and then we will deal with this incursion. And that might be the last thing we do today. Who knows? Either way, we want to make sure that Rambissa does not take loads of damage. Fingers crossed. Give me one moment. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I see I see there's a sorcerer's preaky there. The Thrixel have come, bleeding into view. There they are. How should the defenders respond? Wish we knew each other better, huh, Andraste? I mean, ooh, hidden is actually the best option here. Stay hidden until the last moment, fight with cunning. Unfortunately, disguising their paltry force becomes a clumsy mix of crossed intentions. Disorder reigns as they hurry to take better positions. Darn it! We get no walling! Oh boy! It's Thrixel, everyone! Remember them? Boy, do we love Thrixel! We do not love Thrixel. Also, we could just, like, fire tons of arrows at them, but you know what? Let us instead just mark some prey. Get a nice shot off. You can get a hit, can you? Yes, you can! Excellent! One down. What else are we dealing with? The bard is there. There's nothing on this side. Right. Mister, you need to get to here as soon as possible. Interviews with that. Guess making fire gave it away. Probably. Take some fire. That'll help. Ah, revealed you. Told them the fire in the middle of nowhere was suspicious. I mean, you weren't wrong. It was very suspicious. Let's get you here. And we will get you. There shouldn't be an enemy behind us. There might, however, be an enemy here. And you are able to shoot. You won't deal. You'll get poisoned, though. The poison's worth it. The poison is worth it. Oh! Camera did not know what it was doing there. Hello. And a hit. Ah, there is a nasty thing there. There is a thing. First we shield share. Then we murder. The murder part certainly worked. Also high. Also die. That worked very well. There are going to be more enemies there. You two hold that. We're going to walk over here and be Andraste. And by that, I mean we're just going to silk step over to here. And you can move forward and get something like... Ooh, barrage. That might be good. Ooh, it's really not that good. That's honestly better. That's much better. Get here. Wait. Going to silk step, stay on this side, and you go here. Hello! Blocked. More enemies. Also you there. Right, how close can you get? Not close enough. I'm just going to have you here. Have you stand. I mean, it's not going to make a difference, because Andraste is totally going to get the kill here. And get a murdering going on. Hello! Oh! That's a little unfortunate. Ooh. Back up, please. That did not go how I hoped it would. Well, we can get a poisoning in. And you can get a little shot in. I want you to interfuse this. I get the feeling that an enemy's going to come round the side at some point. Ah, there's you. Ah, dodged. Well played. Well played. Okay, just kill enemies now. We're done. There are no more enemies coming. Regroup round here. Use my arrows? I mean, I could. Use them on you. Fire! This incursion has been unfortunate because it's cost us a lot of time. Time we don't really have. But, what can you do? Hopefully we'll be able to still prevail. That is my hope. We should be able to get more time to do things. Maybe we can pull this off. If we're lucky. Alright, where are the remaining? Oh, hi! There you are. Wasn't anticipating you getting here. Well, might need to ignore some uncleared tiles, but I really don't want to. Uncleared tiles are good to deal with. Stab! You really want to deal with tiles. Ooh, nice crit. It's a good crit. You know, actually, let's wait. Let's end the turn. Because you're probably going to come round. Nope, you are very intent on staying there. Alright, fine. If that's what you want to do, it's what you'll do. And by that, I mean you're just going to die. There's another enemy somewhere. Probably over here, if I were to guess, because there was something interfused over here. Hello, I'm going to open the door now. Yep, there's a thing. I'm going to wait, because you're going to move closer. Oh, there's two of them. This is getting out of hand. Hello. I come to shield cheer. No, I don't. I do come to do that, though. We also come to fire arrows at... Ooh. Alright, move over to here instead. Then you can find someone to fire... Oh, that's... That's gonna guarantee a kill. Arrows, but not mine! Mine are different. We're gonna mark some prey. And then we're gonna shoot you in the face. Ow, my skin! And then we're gonna shoot you in the face some more. Gotcha! Nice kill. Some experience for you that is a level up for Blaze. Ooh. Upgrade to Riposte might be interesting. Each time you're hit, you gain plus 20 dodge. That is true. Dude does need to get hit. Maybe an upgrade to Paladin. We'll take the Paladin upgrade, I think. We don't care about that. Okay. We can go straight to this. It'll take 16 days, it'll get us 30 days. We need to do this so that we can get more... We don't have time for that right now. We genuinely don't have time. Oh, look. It's... I don't care about that. Genuinely don't care about that. We need more time. And we're going to get more time. Roof peaks above the edge of the cliffs where the old windmill long has spun. The dull quiet tells a dreadful story. Okay, so the question is, which gives out first? My lungs or my legs? Or ears, maybe. Doop, doop. Oh look! Going after the thing! Hey, no, you can't! We're not going up there! I'll be back! Lee's gonna need to throw acid into shrug and follow. Anyone else hear that? Up the steps? Yeah. Rambissa, they wandered off again. Seriously, this is going to be a strange thing, I guess. It's a hole. Always does find something, little fuzz grub. Mr. Blaze? There's noises along the path which probably whatever it was heard you. Hole, and that pleases you? There's a bit of breath blowing through from somewhere. Said you heard noises up trail? Scraping sort of noises. No definite clue as to what they mean, though. We have always done this, and we've always had the same option. Let's see if we get something different this time. We'll try the tunnel. Can't find a tunnel and then not go in a tunnel. Spelunking accident. I'll have to start calling up. The way winds and branches upward, forcing blind decisions. Thinking we should head back? If you know where the way back is, I'll follow you. Oh, this is different. Mister, you're being loud. I'm right here. Came in after us? Or they were crawling around the whole time. Who's making Gorgon calls? Becomes clear they're caught in a bad spot. Up is the only direction that matters now. Uh-oh. They squeeze on, increasing the pace, climbing where they can. And when an opening is finally spotted, Mister pushes through. Huh? Well, that's broken. Sad. Someone once lived here. The next move is decided for them. Yep, no special item this time. All doors begin open. Oh! Oh dear. All doors are open. Right, what we got? A rager. Oh, and that's it. That's not awful. If we kill the Bogmore, this shouldn't be too bad. Cave's alive, but you need silver to go. And that's true. Don't go into its mouth. Okay, let's discus you. Or not, because there's a block. Curses. Alright, let's do something. Oh, enemies are going to come from behind us. That's going to be all kinds of not fun. Let's get you. With an arrow to the everything. Let's swap weapons and actually have you Guardian with that. We'll see if we can get a nice shot with this. That'll get the kill. Excellent. You are a problem, and we needed you dead. Right. Okay, there's a row. There's a Gorgon. There's a Geist. Ugh. There's a... Hi! Every single big thing in the universe has appeared right now. Also, there's another stunt. Yay! Oh look! Raccoons! Are they behind us? Yes. Yes, they are. Right, we need to push forward. The only hope we have is pushing forward. Shield cheer. They want hugs. Well, they're going to get death. Oh, another stunt. Absolutely perfect. The spreading of the taint less so. The rest of it, though, pretty good. Pretty good. Right. Accident. We need you to do something pretty extraordinary here. And that extraordinary thing is to interfuse with this and then use it to explode things. Could I get it to get all of you? Yes, I can! Okay, it got some of you. More importantly, it shredded armor and did good things. Sword weapon, you're moving in. You're moving in, and you are going here and marking prey, so that's flanked there. So that you can get a lot of damage. And you can also get a lot of damage. Enough to get a kill. Perfect! And you are going to shoot the row and kill the row. Okay. Gorgon Corruption, and a nice thing there. That didn't work out so well for you. That sort of did. Right, there's the raccoons. We can get them. Accident can get them. You move back. We'll interfuse with this and get some damage in. It's a little bit. That'll help. Okay. Get back here. Another stunt! Yep, that's pretty good. I like that result. That result is fine by me. You do that. And a dodge. Darn it. And you move back. We'll get a guaranteed kill. By the way, this bird, fantastic. This bird continues to be amazing. Not even kidding, this bird continues to excel. Also, you're going here, so we can give some armor. And then you're guardianing. Because that's going to happen. Of course that's going to happen. Right, let's deal with you. How close is the achievement to being complete? We could have a look. 3. 3 stunts left. That's all we need. 3. I think we can pretty much get 3. Also, a wand. No. We salvage that. Loot's been poor this campaign. Loot's been really poor. Plus 50 days. Right, we need those 50 days. Honestly, we probably want to leave this and not grab it, so we can do that, go up here, build this, and then be done. Like, we'll probably have to secure this area next time. Probably secure that next time. And, like by next time, I mean Chapter 3. Just secure that in Chapter 3. Like, go here, go there, here, and then we're good. Presuming, of course, that's Gorgons. Or we could just... If we all go there, it'll take... if we all go there, we could do that. It'll take, like, 70 days? We'd have more than enough time to just rush. We should probably have to leave this one be. That's probably what we have to do. But that, of course, will be for next time. Next time we're drawing a scene. Soft Skull, give the amazing bird back, please. It's like, nope, we will not. We absolutely refuse. 70 days and travel time to new area. Yeah, we should be okay. We should be okay. But thank you ever so much, everyone, for being here. It's absolutely fantastic having you here for what's pretty much been like 66% of a like small legacy campaign. It's been a lot of like legacy campaign awesomeness. We're doing pretty well here. But we still have the 3rd chapter to go of this, and who knows how well that will go. It could go awfully. We've already had someone lose an eye. Hopefully we won't have somebody lose more than that. Fun as always. See you next week. Hopefully you will. No, thank you, Birdman, for being here. You can't thank me for thanking you. Thanks to the fun distraction, taking my mind off some stressful things here. Well, I'm glad to help, Dark Jade. And a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before we conclude, as always. First off, there is my website, Kikoskia.com. You can check out... No problem, Tintoretto. You can check out my writing, like with Threndy of Dusseldom, and you can also find links on where you can buy my book, if you want to. Then there is my Discord, where you can join a large and thriving community that I am often a part of. Loads of places to talk about stuff. There's also tons of emotes based on Let's Plays and streams, past and present, and if you link your Twitch and Discord together, and you're subbed to me on Twitch, you can use the Twitch emotes on Discord, which is fantastic. I will fight you with kindness. You can't. You'll lose. Because I have Andraste and pie. You can't beat that. There's also my Patreon, where you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's nothing Let's Play or stream-wise hidden behind paywalls, but this is my full-time job, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that you typically don't see. And there's also the fact that those who pledge or on Patreon or support me on Twitch are what make this all possible. So those that do pledge not only get a different colour name on Discord to show they do my deep and sincere thanks, you also get the ability to vote on upcoming playthroughs when the opportunity arises. No problem, Rudolph. Then there is my YouTube channel, where you can check out all of my stuff. There's 14.5 years worth of content there. Over 14.5 years now. They're beginning to 14 2/3. And there's over 10,000 videos of stuff. For the very first, the most recent, and all of my Twitch VODs. No pie, sadly. Andraste ate all of it. She did! That's why she keeps asking that there's time for pie. She presumes that somebody else will provide pie. And they're like, no, Andraste, you ate the last of the pie. And then she's like, but nobody else got pie? Also, if you sub to me on YouTube, you will help me get to 100,000 YouTube subscribers, and if we get there, we'll do a replay of Terror for the Deep and a replay stream of Wizards of Warriors 2 Ironsword, and if we get to 151 more Twitch sub points to get to 400, I will do a playthrough of a game of your choice. We will collate a selection of choices, and we'll have votes on them, and we'll discuss it, and I'll play a random, well, a thing that I never expected we'd do. A different game. Here is a VOD of the Pie Factory. That is true. But we don't talk about the Pie Factory. We don't talk about that game. Although Bindle sometimes posts up the link to the music for the Pie Factory. And then we have to talk about the Pie Factory. Then there is my Twitter, where you can follow me to get notifications about when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff, including Animal Crossing tweets sometimes, Stellaris tweets, me talking about random marketing emails, me talking about my book, me talking about all sorts of things. Me talking about how Andraste is amazing. Now you're not the only one that wants pie. I too want pie. And then there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you're all absolutely wonderful and amazing and super and awesome, and I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. Seriously, you are all just so wonderfully brilliant, and you make my community what it is, because you are the community. I just make the content, you make it wonderful. And seriously, there wouldn't be any Wildermyth without all of you, giving me fantastic characters like Andraste and Mr. and all of them. They're just all wonderful and brilliant, and you are just wonderful and brilliant as well. So thank you all so very much. You are all top-notch and wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, not that pie. Not that pie. That pie, however, is very useful, but it's not the pie that Andraste wants. Or is it? And so, whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream is tomorrow, and that will be the stream of Animal Crossing New Horizons, where we invite Shari to have a garden be built, and we get somebody else onto the island for 11.0. I just hope I have all the things that I want for Shari's garden. Haven't really put any thought into it. I really should have put more thought into it. But I've been distracted by writing and things. Hopefully, we'll make something together. I'm sure we will. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone's nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. Time for stream end! That's right, Andraste. That's right.